We want to know about Maria's love life. How is she doing in the house of romance and love? So for Maria, I want to know about her love life. That's the all right, Maria. So first of all, I just want to say thank you for giving me this opportunity to do this reading on you. I hope and pray that that the truth come out and that it's clear and positive and that it resonates with you. So let's see. So for yourself, I see depression, loss, separation. You may be experiencing grief, which it doesn't only affect you, it affects others who are close to you. You might need to support your partner even though he hates you. You guys are not looking eye to eye. So I'm not sure excuse me, if you're with somebody or you're looking to be in a relationship. But there may be a third party. And a third party doesn't always necessarily mean that there's cheating on one of the sides. It can be somebody else intervening into the relationship. It could be friends, family, drugs, something. So there's a relationship and something's like coming in the middle. Excuse me. You maybe feel enormous pressure, but all relationships can withstand enormous pressure, as long as it's something that hasn't completely offended you deeply. Consider fixing things. This is a time to work on yourself, on your mind, body, and spirit. The Seven of Swords is, you just have to trust right now. You may feel deceived, like things are getting rocky. There may be things that are secretive. You can't live a lie. You have to talk about whatever the issue is. Excuse me. If you're in a relationship with no distractions, just time alone, time to get together and have a deep conversation. Secrets may come out, so be prepared for any secrets to come out, and present yourself as you would want that right person to find. Present yourself as you are if you want to find the right person. Like, be true to yourself. It's a time right now to be vulnerable and to put thoughts, think before you act, and you act from your heart. Things are not as bad as they seem. The Three of Wands suggests that even the best of couples need time alone. That prevents a relationship from becoming clouded in your dreams or even in your personality. When you spend too much time with someone, I don't know, it's kind of like the snowball effect, and you just kind of veer away from your desires, your dreams, your goals, from work. Make sure that there's balance, that you're not spending too much time on, maybe let's say you're putting too much time in the relationship, or you're putting too much time at work. Make sure that there's balance. Is something holding you back from achieving your goals, your wishes? This is a cycle of growth and a cycle of discovery. So it's just time to be in your thoughts, a time out. Don't take things out of proportion. It's just a cycle that you're going through, and it might feel like it's the end of the world, but it's not. There's just something that's in the way, and those conversations need to be talked about if you're in a relationship, or if there's somebody that you want to be in a relationship and you're withholding those feelings from that person. It's time to be honest and say, hey, I like you, or you coming out and bringing up the conversation. So the Five of Swords suggests that there may be conflict, a third party. So this is showing like a third party. And this one also resembles a third party. So there's like, and it can even be an inner conflict within yourself or within the other person. A disagreement or a battle, aggression. When the fight is over, it's time to recoup, to regroup, to reflect, and think about what is it that you want in a relationship. So you're in your thoughts, time to reflect. There's a lot of choices and decisions to be made. What do you wish for? At the end of the day, what do you want? What are your goals? What are you wishing for? There may be more than one romantic partners. So these three cards are suggesting that it may be somebody else. But that's all in our thoughts. Don't blow it out of proportion. Right here, we're missing out on the bigger picture. You're in your thoughts and your emotions. This is a time of meditation, contemplation. Maybe something went wrong with how you're presenting yourself. It's like being stubborn, not asking or taking help. This is a time for you to ask for advice. Make sure that things are not hidden. You're in your emotions right here. You're in your emotions. It just means like it's a time of stability. It's just right now you're just thinking, planning, but there's an offering out there. It's up to you if you're gonna take it. If you're gonna get out of your planning and be like stubborn and not want to accept and take advice. So it's just a time to be stable, meditate, reflect, but not get stuck in that stage, you know. The Ace of Cups suggests a beginning of a new relationship. It could be a relationship with yourself, like self-discovery. It could be in a relationship of a new person. Or it can be in a new relationship with the person you're currently with, but the connection it's going to be deeper with that person. So again, don't blow things out of proportion. Don't get caught in your thoughts and your emotions and blow them out of proportion. This is a time to be with friends, to have good conversations, good deep conversations. Don't be shy and share with those who are close to you. This represents a younger partner or going back to the past, expressing emotions, maybe emotions that have been held back, past emotions. Maybe you're dealing with old baggage, emotional baggage. So talking with your partner about what you feel, having deep conversations, maybe going back and reminiscing and remembering, okay, what are your goals? What was it? Why am I with this partner in the first place? What do I want? How do I see them in my future? Is it worth having this partner? Yes, no. Because there's choices. You have a lot of choices. But maybe thinking back to the original, like when you first got together, like what did you imagine being like the end goal, the bigger picture? What were your wishes and your desires? Why did you fall in love in the first place? Or somebody younger is coming. But change is coming. So don't blow things out of proportion. Maybe right now it's just a time of separation to reflect. One or both parties maybe feel drained right now. So it's just, I see arguments, fighting, not knowing, self-discovery, rediscovery, balancing back things out, acknowledgement. But I see you taking charge. It can be travel or determination. You know what you want. You have something in mind. You can expect a new connection, a new level of in a relationship, like a deepened relationship. Or if you're single, you can probably find somebody in your workplace or in your business. You can expect new adventures. And then so I see air sign. So like around the springtime, Aquarius. I gotta sleep. Libra, Gemini, and then lots of water signs. So water signs, and that's I think you're a water sign, if I remember. But yeah, the water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And so there should be change coming very soon. In the next few days. Maybe in the winter time. There's something about winter. Yep, there's something about winter. So, again, thank you for giving me the opportunity. And then, oh, I'm going to show you this one. This one represents commitment, duality, romance, making a choice. So overall, I feel like if you're in a relationship, you may having a hardship. You may have a couple choices, or maybe you guys are having a fallout because there are other people or things, something else in the environment that's coming in between you two. And it's time to like think, reflect, make sure you know what you want, set your goals, and then move forward to get what you want, to have your wishes fulfilled. And a lot of times things seem a lot bigger than what they really are. So sometimes it's just, you know, having the conversations, excuse me, or just letting things go. Because at the end, is it really worth the fight? But standing up for yourself and making sure that you're not taking anybody's shit. All right, let me drink some water. All right, so let's do a so yeah, I'm generally feeling like right now you're in a time of recuperation, reflection. I'm really interested to hear your feedback and let me know how this reading resonates with you, from on or completely off. I'll be interested to know. So I'm going to do just pull out 3 cards as your message, as a takeaway message. I'll do that one, that one, that one. Healing. Told you. Felt like you're like in a recuperating. You're recuperating, healing from that fight. So with the healing card, it's a situation that has caused you concern and is on the mind. You are a natural healer, and your healing thoughts have manifested into form. Sometimes a situation cannot heal until you release the challenge completely. so that healing light can enter it. No worries, it will soon be over. Because this card signifies that a healing has occurred. To realize this healing, however, you must first stop focusing on what is wrong. Instead of affirm everything is in divine and in perfect order right now. You have natural healing abilities, and this card asks you to have faith that God works through you, an earth healing angel. Hold thoughts of love around any situation that seems to be need healing. So that, remember the Three of Swords, that sometimes you need to love your partner even though it feels like it's impossible or they don't love you. If you know in your heart that that's the person you want to be with at the end, hold those thoughts of loving in any situation that seems and need healings. Send them love. Visualize the situation as healed right now. Then give thanks to God for the healing and completely release everything to the angels. The powerful effects of your healing work touches many of lives. And it's saying detach from the situation. Once you have let go of the worry and say thank you, everything has been taken care of. You have become embroiled in a situation to the point where you can't see its the objective. So remember that, what was it, the Four of excuse me, the Four of Cups, that you weren't looking at seeing the bigger picture. You may be torn your emotions and you can't see the bigger picture. This card indicates that it's time to step back and obtain the bigger view of the picture. Archangel Michael asks you to detach from the surrounding emotions, and he'll help you do so. Michael will also guide you in depersonalizing the experience so that you don't take offense to others' behavior. This will prevent you from reacting defensively. Instead of your actions, you will stem from love and wisdom. And that's like the biggest part of of growing and maturing, is that you don't personalize their shit. If you've been offended or whatever, our first reaction is to snap back, especially us as Latinas, you know, oh hell no, what do you think you are? But when you stop, when something crazy like that happens where you think like everything was going good and all of a sudden something comes and you feel really offended, and instead of doing your natural snap back at that person, take a pause and think, why are they doing that? Where is that action coming from? Try to be creative. When you see that the heart with the Three Swords, there's a disruption, there's something in the middle, and sometimes our reaction is to like fight back, you know, oh hell no, well, I don't need you, you know. But then you're thinking, what happened? Everything was going so good, and then all of a sudden I don't get it, what happened? Well, it could have been like a fear that other person had and so his fear came out as anger, you took it as offense, and you got angry, you know, and there's a split, and it's like, wait, what happened? So like, it's saying like, instead of reacting, you will stem to a place of love and wisdom. So when something like that happens, or you know, they react like in anger, you have to understand that there's a deeper meaning of their subconscious for their actions, and a lot of times it stems from fear. And so when you act in a loving, you send them love, you send them healing, you'll be understanding, you forgive somebody even though it feels like they don't love you. You're growing as a person, and you're taking that leadership role to get your end goal, your end dream. and that will bring a deeper connection with, if you're currently in a relationship, it'll bring a deeper connection because he'll find trust in you, and there will just be like a deeper connection when you guys be able to talk of these emotions, and so that connection grows stronger. Give yourself permission to take a time out away from the people involved. You don't need to know the solution right now, as the angels are taking care of the details. What's important for you is to access a sense of inner peace, a feeling that will lead to new and helpful insights. Don't take on other people's arguments. Let them work on them for themselves. Be compassionate without carrying someone else's burden. Ask Archangel Michael to clear your energy. It may be time to leave an unhealthy relationship. So again, and that doesn't mean like, oh, it's a complete definite separation. There is, a lot of suggestions and like as a timeout, a breakup, but that's not permanent. It's up to you. You have a choice what you want. So now your time in reflection, recovery, healing, and seeing what you want to move forward. Archangel Michael, I ask you use your flaming sword to cut any attachment to fear or drama, so that I may feel centered and knowingness that peace is everywhere within me and the situation. Be of good comfort. Your faith has made you whole. Be of good comfort. Your faith has made you whole. So just believe that everything has been healed and taken care of, and just work on your health, on your mind and body. And when you start focusing on yourself, on your own mind and body wellness, you shift that energy. You have detached from the situation, and when you detach from the situation, that's when the person comes back. That's when things get better. All right, I really hope that this resonates with you. I'm really excited to hear your feedback. Again, thank you for giving me this opportunity, and I would, I'm just asking that you give me your honest opinion and what you think, and I hope everything is well, and I hope to continue working with you. All right, bye-bye.